to see what I am, because I've done it. That's the difference between you and me. You talk about it, I do it. You will know that your ass is mine, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. That's right. We're back at you once again. Yes, sir. It's the greatest wrestling show in the history of wrestling, in the history of shows. It's the East Side Dave and Son Wrestling Show. Round of applause. Round of applause. And featuring tonight, special guest star. Stanley, why don't you introduce our special guest star, Stanley Mac? Who is our special guest star this evening, buddy?
Julianna.
Julianna! Thank you for that fantastic thing.
I wanted to have a better thing, that same thing I had.
Oh, well, let me get to that. We're going to get right to it. Yes, Stanley is chomping at the bit here. He sees exactly one thing and one thing only, and that is Battleground. Yes, sir. The pay-per-view for the month of July from the WWE Battleground.
Where they battle the ground.
Where they battle the ground. Thank you, Julesy. That was excellent. 3 points for you. Stanley Mac. You had some things to say about Battleground, did you?
No, I didn't.
You know,
I guess I wanted to make the intro better.
well, you listen. You can close out the show. You don't worry about it. I thought that introduction was fantastic.
No, I didn't even say anything.
Oh, well, you said Julianna like that. I thought it was fantastic. In fact, I'm going to give you 3 points. 3 points for Jules, 3 points for Stanley, and
4 points for Stanley, and 3 points for Julianna.
And 800 points for me, of course. Now, let's move. Let's go right into it.
That means 800 points for you. What about 809 points for me?
Right away, the Eastside Dave and Son Wrestling Show, mired in controversy, and that's the way we like it. We're a lightning rod. We are the show for wrestling expertise and analysis. We pull no punches. We hold nothing back. We destroy with pure prejudice. That's right. Now, Stanley Mackins, I want to get right into the matchups. I don't. By the way, are you guys aware of how they came up with the name Battleground? It was during the American Civil War of the 1860s, where General Lee had to battle General Grant. Exactly. And do you know what they were? Do you know the issue that the North and South were fighting over? Are you aware of the issue that those gentlemen were fighting over?
No.
They were arguing over whether or not it was cool to drink milk with pizza. The North was very much not in favor of that, and the South very much enjoys drinking milk when eating pizza. Julianna, what side do you fall on as our special guest star?
Wait, North is milk and pizza?
Exactly.
And South is not? I'm going to...
Yeah, I sort of forget which way I did it, but go ahead.
I would be with milk and pizza.
Milk and pizza.
I want milk and pizza. I like milk and pizza.
Okay, it's really gross. Stan?
I love milk and pizza.
Both you guys are sick, disgusting human beings, but I love it.
I love it. You know what? All milk and pizza. Persons who don't drink milk and eat pizza are crazy. They're crazy!
Oh my God, Randy! I thought like Randy Macho Man Savage had just taken over Stanley's body there. You might as well have said, "Oh yeah," because quite frankly, you were giving me the Macho Man stare down. I thought, and basically, Julesy could be your Miss Elizabeth, although maybe not, since you're brother and sister.
That's not gonna work out, and I said no.
That's not gonna work out. Good call, Jules.
I said like. No, we're not crazy. We're normal. People eat. We want lots of milk. We want protein.
Okay.
We want protein.
You guys are dairy freaks, huh?
We want to be healthy. Oh, yeah!
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Stanley's gone into a Macho Man.
Not really him. him. He doesn't
Hold on.
really
Go
want
into a Macho Man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Look, we could dilly-dally, we could mess around all day, but quite frankly, we don't have the time. Battleground is moments away, okay?
Kicking things off, we're going to be Breezango versus the Usos.
All right, I can tell you're so excited for Breezango versus the Usos, so let's get right down to it. Breezango, the team of Tyler Breeze and Fandango versus Jimmy and Jay Uso.
Okay. No way Breezango can win.
No way Breezango beats the Usos?
Do you agree?
Well, tell me why. I mean, it's not up to me whether I agree or not. Stanley Mac, you're on the button.
I'll choose for Goldust might have won, but the Breezango, they haven't even won one match, I think.
Stan, you are the biggest fan of the Golden Truth, this side of the Golden Truth themselves. Jules, you like Breezango or the Usos in this tag team matchup that means absolutely nothing, totally inconsequential and insignificant, with all due respect?
I see your face.
I see. Go ahead, Jules.
Sorry, Breezango, but you need to, split up because you're not popular and you suck.
Oh, my God! Bam! I tell you one thing.
That's how we get it.
I mean, the kids have the fangs out. They are ready to rock.
Seriously.
I don't like either team that much. I'm sorry. I used to like the Usos, but they've gotten annoying. Not into them. Breeze, you know what? I'm going to disagree with the both of you guys. I'm going upset city. Breezango.
I'm going for Breezango too.
Okay.
They might have a chance of winning, 20% chance of winning.
All right. Well, thank you for your chances.
And I was never mind.
All right, Julianna is just she is making all kinds of predictions and prognostications. Now, coming up after that, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. This very, very epic feud. Quite frankly, while I like both guys, I'm happy and I've enjoyed this rivalry. I'm happy to also see it end. I think it's time for both guys to get different feuding partners, different rivals. So I'm glad that this is going to be it. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Stanley Mac, you're first on the button. Who do you like and why? Who do you like to win and why?
And I like Fight Owens, fight Kevin Owens.
And why is that? You think he's a better wrestler than Sami Zayn?
Yes. And he's an awesome bad guy. Would you agree with that?
I do agree with that. Jules?
Wait, so that means you're going for Kevin?
Well, we'll see. I'm going you, then Jules, then my prediction.
I have to explain it. Well, I think Kevin Owens might win, but is it an upset if I said Sami Zayn?
Yeah, I think it's a slight upset. I think it's a pretty even matchup, but yeah, slight upset for if you said Sami Zayn. Is that who you're going with?
I really don't know. I just hope for a good match.
All right, so Jules not getting out there. She was very bold with her Breezango prediction, but not so much with the Sami Zayn Kevin Owens matchup. Well, I will put myself out there, and I'm going to say that Sami Zayn, he's been fun, he's been excellent, but this is one matchup that Kevin Owens will not lose. Fight, Owens, fight.
Daddy will go for Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens takes down Sami Zayn with a pop-up power bomb that sends Sami Zayn straight to Australia. And next thing you know, Sami Zayn's going to be hopping around with kangaroos. You get it?
And then Kevin Owens is going to pin Sami Zayn 1, 2, and 3.
He is going to send Sami Zayn straight to Australia, and next thing you know, Sami Zayn is going to be hanging out with koala bears. You get it?
Yeah.
Sami Zayn is going to be having to get drinks with Paul Hogan over here, Crocodile Dundee, because he's gotten power slammed all the way to Australia. You get it?
Power bombed.
Yeah, power bombed. Get it? Okay.
What if Sami Zayn beats Kevin Owens? What?
Well, I guess no one liked my Australia joke, so that's fine.
No, I like them. I guess
No, it's fine.
Wait.
they're okay. I mean, they're not. I guess they're kind of funny.
And my Paul Crocodiles. Do you get it?
Not really. Okay.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because even though the crocodiles doesn't make sense, Paul from Paul Heyman's in it.
Okay. Now the other thing. Well, let's go around the room real quick and tell your best joke. Okay. Julianna, do you have one? Okay, go ahead. Do you have a joke? Really?
I forgot it.
You don't have any jokes, even if it's a knock joke?
I used to have lots of good knock jokes, but I'll say one thing that just made no sense.
Go ahead. Go for it. I like surreal, strange humor.
Playing this game called EeveeBot, and she said knock, so I said, who's there? She said, who thump. So I said, who thump, and she just said, Mommy and Daddy. She totally forgot about the joke. She was just like, Mommy and Daddy.
Oh my God. Okay, well that's what happens when you ask a child to tell a joke. Stanley Mackins.
EeveeBot is not a child.
No, I know. Okay, Stanley, do you have a joke for us, please? Go for it. I like it. I can see the wheels are spinning. I can see the eyeballs are darting back and forth.
Oh, that's just scary.
Any joke? Yeah.
Why two dinosaurs?
Okay. What?
I said why two dinosaurs?
Why two dinosaur? What?
Who? You say who? Not
Why two dinosaur? Who? This was it.
Chris,
Oh, okay. So Stan tied his joke into wrestling, though it made absolutely no sense. And if the people at home are listening, hold on. If the people at home are listening and they're very confused about what's going on, don't worry, because this is the way. Pretty much my life is. I get confused by my own children quite a bit. It's just a constant question mark is over my head because I have no idea what's happening.
Why?
Go ahead.
Well, do you know why? Because why two? Like Chris Jericho is thing, right? Do you get it now?
So you're saying Y2J, Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
You take out the J and you make that into Y2 dinosaur.
Yes. That's absolutely it.
But where's the joke in simply taking out the J and putting in the word dinosaur? Like, wouldn't it make more sense if you said, what would you get if you crossed Chris Jericho with a reptile who lived millions of years ago? Answer, Y2 dinosaur. You see, you're missing some key elements. Oh, I don't know. The setup.
It's
You went straight to the punchline, homie.
wait. Okay, I have another one. See,
Oh man, yeah, we can't wait.
number knock.
Say that again, please.
Knock.
Who's there?
Thumbs.
Thumbs who?
Mommy and Daddy.
Okay. You just repeated Jules' joke. Don't worry. Let's just move on. This was a big mistake. Let's just move on. I want to go to our next matchup, which is Becky Lynch versus Natalya. Becky Lynch versus Natalya. Jules.
It's not Becky versus Natalya.
Yes, it is. That's one of the women's matches. The other women's match is Charlotte and Dana Brooke versus Sasha Banks and her partner to be determined.
Let's see. And that looks like Nikki. I have to say that Nikki is in that match. C is the partner.
Oh, is this a cool little Stanley Mackins prediction? You're saying that Nikki Bella, I'm assuming, is going to come back during Battleground and be Sasha Banks' partner to go against Charlotte and Dana Brooke. That's what you're saying.
Daddy, that actually does make sense because Nikki Bella was rivalries to Charlotte.
Do you
see my point?
I do see your point, and I love it. In fact, not only do I enjoy it so much, I think you might be right now that I think about it. You are on to something. Sasha Banks is going to need... Oh, I got this.
What? Wait,
What if Bailey finally gets called up from NXT?
Okay, so my opinion is, I think it might actually be Bailey or Nia Jax, because
Julianna.
because I don't think Sasha would maybe pick Nikki, because they were a big feud. They never teamed up.
Oh, good point.
They never teamed up. The last time Nikki Bella fought against her was fighting against her, not with her.
Well, so we have 3 interesting predictions. Stanley seems to think that Sasha Banks' mystery partner.
The last match that Nikki Bella had was a solid. See?
Okay. So Stan thinks that Sasha Banks might have her mystery partner might be Nikki Bella. I'm thinking that it's going to be who did I say again? Bailey, and then Jules thinks Nia Jax. Okay, very, very good. Or Bailey. All right, let's go with let's go back to the Becky Lynch versus Natalya match. It's right here. It's in the thing. Who is going to win? Becky Lynch or Natalya?
Did we just skip a match?
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't say who we thought was going to win. Well, it's tough it's tough to make our Sasha Banks predictions because we don't know who her partner is.
Sasha Banks and whoever was partner.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. If it's Nia Jax, then definitely.
I think I'm in agreement with the both of you. Why else have a mystery partner if it's not going to be interesting and fun and exciting and give Sasha Banks the victory? So I think that team is going to win. So let's go. Like I said, let's go right into.
What I want to say is, it might, but the WWE might not, because I think the crowd might think it's too obvious.
All right, that's true. Let's go into the Becky Lynch versus Natalya match, please. For the love of God, let's just get this match predicted and off the cards. Thank you, Stanley. One word.
Natalya wins.
Okay, Jules.
I really don't know.
Okay, and I'm going to say.
Wait, what were you going to say?
And I'm going to say Natalya wins that match.
You're going to say Natalya?
I like Natalya more than Becky Lynch. I know that Becky Lynch is very, very popular. But as you know, I like heels more, and I enjoy the heel turn that Natalya has done, and I am hoping that she gives Becky Lynch the sharpshooter and sends her back to Ireland in a gosh darn sneaker shoebox. Because let's be honest, Becky Lynch is very, very small. She's a pint-sized, tiny, tiny little girl, and she probably fits into the same sort of box that you could fit in a pair of Nikes, okay? I'm not lying, okay? In fact, take a Matchbox and put Becky Lynch in that. She's a very tiny person. Very, very small, kids.
I'm smaller than her, but... I want Becky Lynch to win, but I think Natalya might win.
Okay. All right. Let's go into the match that I'm not sure if we really care about that much, but let's do it anyway. It's the singles match for the WWE United States Championship. We're talking about Rusev versus Zack Ryder.
Can we skip this match? You know why? Because I don't want to talk about the match with Zack Ryder. Do you agree with that?
Well, why not? Hold on. Actually, before we skip it, I want to get into why not. Why don't you want to talk about? Has he been threatening you, or is it just lack of interest? Hold on, Joe.
Zack Ryder is I think probably the second biggest jobber.
Wait, second biggest jobber? To who? Who's the biggest jobber in the WWE right now?
Bo Dallas!
Oh, Bo Dallas. Poor Bo Dallas. I actually kind of like him.
I love Bo Dallas.
He makes me chuckle.
I love Bo Dallas.
Okay. Well, so you want to skip the Zack Ryder match just because you're totally bored by him? Is that what you're saying?
Zack Ryder is the biggest daddy.
Okay, thank you. I've never been more insulted in my entire life.
Well, Stan, you might not believe this, but in a 2015 magazine, a wrestling magazine, it said he was the third most powerful wrestler.
Zack Ryder.
Yep.
Oops, sorry, Stan. I just slammed the microphone to your face. Zack Ryder's the third most. So
What's the second?
totally impossible.
What's the second?
Do you remember who the second and number one most powerful wrestlers were?
Number one most powerful was Seth Rollins.
Powerful?
Yeah, powerful.
Well, so right off the bat, this is crazy.
Powerful.
Okay, and who's number two?
Wait, what?
I kind of forget. I think it was around the late times, so it would be like Charlotte.
Okay, so you just named top three most powerful wrestlers.
Zack Ryder.
And Seth Rollins, Charlotte, and Zack Ryder. You left out The Undertaker, Brock Lesnar,
They were literally.
The Big Show,
I know it's crazy, right?
John Cena, Kane. I mean, you're leaving out very powerful. Randy Orton, Triple H. You're leaving out very powerful. Okay, that was.
That's what it said. It was
I know. I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming that list. It was clearly written by someone. Well, I mean, so someone who knows about as much wrestling as the three of us. The Miz versus Darren Young for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. That match is next.
Darren Young loses.
Darren Young loses. You're not. Are you? Before you tell me who wins or loses, are you enjoying at least the "Make Darren Young Great Again" subplot?
Darren Young actually might be a better wrestler than Miz, so he actually might win the Intercontinental. No, I think Darren Young's a better wrestler than the Miz.
Okay, Stanley likes Darren Young a little bit more.
Well, he is a 5-time Intercontinental Champion, Miz.
We have a disagreement. We have a feud.
No.
We have our first kid fight. I love it.
Now, no, I'm actually saying.
Kid fight. Kid fight. Kid fight.
Okay.
Kid fight.
It's Crossfire on one end. Julianna Mac.
Let me speak already. I think Darren Young is on.
She's getting mad.
No, I think he's going on a streak. He's going to win.
Okay.
He's going to win the match.
So you like Darren Young. Stanley, you said you like The Miz. Are you want to take it back or you want to keep it going?
I said I like the Miz.
Oh, I love Kid Fight. So what does that mean?
No, I said I like Darren Young.
Darren Young's going to win this. It's I mean, they've invested so much time into this gosh darn Make Darren Young Great Again subplot. I can't imagine that he does not emerge from Battleground with the Intercontinental Championship. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Now, after this, here we go. New Day versus the Wyatt family 6-man tag team match.
The Wyatts win. You know why?
Wow, quick, decisive.
It's because of what has happened lately with Xavier Woods.
Xavier Woods looks to me to be getting brainwashed by Bray Wyatt, and quite frankly, if Bray Wyatt is listening, and I know he is because everyone listens to the East Side Dave and Son Wrestling Show, and if Bray Wyatt is, please come and hypnotize Stanley, and please take Stanley to your compound so I can get a nice night's sleep, because I have to be honest, Stan, you were kicking me all last night, and I got about 14 minutes of sleep. Thoughts and opinions? How about this? Just sleep in your own bed.
How about I sleep and I kick my dad?
Jules, who do you like, the Wyatts or the New Day? Julianna Mac on the button. Go ahead.
The power of positivity
Wyatts
will fall.
Whoa! Not only is she predicting the Wyatts, but she's doing some sort of creepy voice, like you're a part of the Wyatt family?
Yeah.
So your name is Julianna Wyatt?
No.
So does this mean that Bray Wyatt can take both of you guys, and you guys will now live in the Wyatt compound, please?
No.
Why? It seems like a nice place to live. You never have to get changed. You can always wear the same pair of jeans and T-shirt. I know Stanley doesn't like showers. I don't think there's a lot of showering going on. In fact, I'm going to dare to say that they don't have a lot of plumbing in the Wyatt compound. I mean, forget about showers. I'm not even sure if they have a sink over there.
Yeah, that,
I mean, sure, you're going to get a little dirty.
Sorry, we can't leave. We live in this house.
Exactly. I think.
Wait, what? This way, what?
So again, Bray Wyatt, if you're listening, feel free to take both of my children. We'll make arrangements. We're in the state of New Jersey if you need a ride over here. I predict that the New Day will win. However, after the New Day wins, I think somehow the Wyatt family are going to kidnap Xavier Woods, and he is going to become a new part of the Wyatt family. Don't ask me how.
Daddy.
Yes, ma'am.
He already, got unhypnotized. The brainwash thing is going away now.
He will get re-hypnotized. And Jules has to go to the bathroom. Go ahead, Juliana. Enjoy that.
By the way, look,
And be quick about it, because we're going to continue with the show, okay?
you weren't looking.
I know, I see. She ate all the grapes.
No, she ate it doing it.
Stanley's mad because he's a professional who does not want people to eat food while they're on the air. And come here, Stan. Come here. And what happened with this bowl of grapes that was on the table here while we've been on the air?
I bet.
What happened with the bowl of grapes?
I bet the Wyatts are going to take it.
What happened with the bowl of grapes that I'm holding while we've been on the air? What happened?
I saw the whole thing and Xavier Woods joined the Wyatts.
Okay. I think what you wanted to say is that Julianna Mac, your sister, was eating grapes while we've been on the air?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Controversy is just absolutely hanging over the head of this episode of the Eastside Dave and Son Wrestling Show. Okay, next one, John Cena, Enzo Amore, and Big Cass versus the Club. AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson. Stanley, please make a prediction. Go ahead, Mako.
We will have the Club will win.
The Club! Wow! I think that's a little bit of an upset. I didn't think you were going to go that way because I know that you're a big John Cena fan. Very interesting. I wonder what... See, now I'm trying to think. Why would Stanley do that? Enzo and Big Cass versus AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson. I know Stanley likes John Cena. I'm very surprised that he would go against his boy. Go ahead, Jules. Prediction. Give us a winner this time. No wishy-washy nonsense.
John, Enzo, and Cass.
The team of Jack, John, Enzo, and Cass. And I also predict Cena, Enzo, and Big Cass will win. It's a shocker?
Yeah, I know you like AJ, and it will not.
I do. I like AJ Styles a lot.
Well, and I know you love Cena and Enzo more and Big Cass more than Gallows. Is that why?
Yeah, I like Enzo and Big Cass more than Gallows and Anderson.
Anderson and Gallows might be. I love them, but they're like my least favorites I love.
Okay.
But I still love them.
Yeah. I'm a fan. I mean, you're asking me to make a prediction.
Before that is the Golden Tooth. And my least, the one I don't like, it is the Breezango.
What about the Ascension?
I hate the Ascension.
I hate those guys. And a fact, we used to call them Pyramid Eyeball Men. When we were younger, we would say, it's the Pyramid Eyeball Man. We knew their name, but we always called them that. The Pyramid Eyeball Man.
Okay, and last prediction, Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. This is a triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Go ahead.
Seth Rollins.
Wow. Seth Rollins to win?
Yes.
Tell us why. Go ahead, Stanley.
I love bad guys more.
You love bad guys more, huh?
Like you.
Okay, like me. You're right. I do tend to root for the heel. You're absolutely correct on that.
Seth won't, and I bet. But I don't think Rollins is going to win. You know why?
Why?
I think Dean will win because he has the two souls. And as a matter of fact, Dean and Roman Reigns are just going to keep on attacking Rollins.
These predictions with you guys are really interesting because the more you talk, the more your predictions change. I think you managed to actually predict all three guys were going to win the match. Jules, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose. Who wins? Remember, Roman Reigns coming back from the suspension. Would the WWE ever hand Roman Reigns a championship belt after being suspended for 30 days?
Okay. Daddy, first take a guess if you want.
I am going to guess that you say Dean Ambrose.
Well, his name is Dean Ambrose. And then, like, my music just turns on. I don't want to look stupid singing the song.
In case you can see it, quip up Samus.
All right, well, I am going to say that it's going to be an upset city beyond belief. Ladies and gentlemen, your new WWE champion. That's right. His name is Roman Reigns. Both of the kids are unhappy with me. They're angrier at me than usual. Neither of them like neither of them like Roman Reigns. But what can I tell you? I think it would be one of the more interesting things that the WWE could do is if they gave Roman Reigns the championship back. Fantastic. Well, that's it for the show. Give yourselves a round of applause, children. Excellent show. All right, Eastside Dave and Son Wrestling Show. We'd like to thank our special guest, the correspondent Julianna Mac. Thank you, Jules, for appearing on the show tonight. And we will see you next time.
The audience can't see it, but this pillow here is Roman Reigns.
All right, the kids are beating up a pillow. Good night, everybody.